Oh my goodness! Wow, what a beautiful sweeping landscape. The sun setting in the background as the pine trees roll onwards across the hills. In a daunting yet regal castle in the background, a symbol of authority. Good heavens. Look at this. Look at what we're playing. Foundation. It's a new little village building game. What's up, guys? It's Suds. I decided I was going to do a video today, but I didn't know what I wanted to do it on. I was thinking Skyrim, because I've been having like an itch to play Skyrim, but then I saw this in my library, and I really like this game. Like, I really like it a lot, so I figured I'd give it a try and play it and see how a video on this actually goes. But yeah, this is, I think it's fairly new? Yeah, I think it came out last year, but it's one of the new little town builder games called Foundation. It's been really fun. I've played like a game of it so far, and it's been like it's a little blast, a little goddamn blast, to tell you what, son. But yeah, so there's not a lot of base game maps to select from, but evidently they're like really big on like mods, from what I could see. Like, I think mods are heavily supported with this game. So if you like, random stuff, you can throw that in there too. A vegetable and poultry farm. Oh wow, look at that. Well, anyway, I might try playing with mods later, but for right now, I just wanted the classical experience. Hopefully, the game audio is not too loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Turn that down a little bit. Actually, master volume's fine. Music, yeah. Yeah, the music's a little too loud. But anyway, yeah, I figured I'd make a video on this. I've already done Valley, so I'm gonna try. I want to try. I kind of want to try Coastal because of all the fishing. The fishing in this game's kind of cool looking. I mean, you can't like literally fish it, Anyway. I'll do Hills. We'll go with Hills for now. Go with Hills. See where that goes. So what I've noticed with this game is that you select like a little territory as your starting territory. I don't think it allows you to, yeah, you get like, I think you get like set territories you can pick from because it's trying to guarantee you have enough resources to like start the game off decently well. But we'll just go with one of these. I'll go with this one right here. This one right here. But so basically, from what I've noticed, this is from what they say, their words, not mine, a non-grid based, like, buildy game. So basically you can put anything down anywhere. And, like, one thing that you'll see that's really cool is that these little settlers, old Lena's gonna use her little feet to get around everywhere. And normally in other building games, you'll have, like, the option to build roads and, like, have a preset path that you make for, like, your little dudes to take. But, like, in this one, you don't have to build any roads or anything like that, because, that's stupid. What you do, or, well, what happens, not what you do, is that once you set up a little shop like this, little Builder's hut, like, it'll, Builder's huts go down instantaneously, evidently. But, you'll actually, I'll just show you instead of explaining it. Show rather than tell, if you will. We'll put this right next to the fucking berries. Of course you gotta assign your workers, your little town folk. You gotta assign them to a duty. See, there he goes. Wow, look at them. Look at him. He's like, this shall be a marvelous town. Oh. I don't know why, but ever since I was little, I love these kind of games. Just watching little dudes go away at it. Yes, Bartholomew. Wait, what is your name? Diokar? Diokar? Dio Brando? Anyway? Yeah, I see he's hammering away. He'll build it up. Building away. But, once, you can kind of see it right here. once the villagers start walking a certain path, it'll actually build the road for you. I don't know if you can pave the roads because the first playthrough I didn't get far enough to like really implement stone fully. But if you can pave the roads, that would actually look pretty cool. I'll just put a stonecutter camp up over here. I actually need to get a fucking lumber camp going before I run out of wood. I don't want to be a fucking... Okay, lumber camps actually don't cost wood to make. At the start of the game, I should probably go over this. You get like these resources. Cloth is actually super valuable early game because there's no real way of like making it until a little bit further in. So like if you want a certain building that requires cloth or a certain upgrade to a building that requires cloth, I would like save the cloth for that specific building because cloth takes a little bit to get to in this game, or at least the production of it yourself. But yeah, been a fun little game. I need to get back to the resource explanation. My brain's all over the place. So you start out with these four, from what I can tell: berries, cloth, wood, and tools. Each of them, of course, is a different way to obtain each, and like they build different buildings, etc. You know, standard shit. But what I've noticed is that I think the most meta thing to do is like just absolutely load yourself down with berries like first thing, because like berries are basically your food source, but they also are a source of income, like literally gold and money, because like once you build a little marketplace you can sell the berries on the marketplace and you know get hella cash, yo. So like I think the Omega big brain strat is to just like immediately start plowing away for berries. Oh yeah, another thing is that you also have something called a paint tool, and this allows the little villagers, and see it says it right here, extraction zone. It allows them to basically pick up, say, berries or trees or whatever. And reforestation is something in this game as well that you get around to. But reforestation is so you can, of course, you know, like its namesake, replant trees. So trees don't just grow back naturally in this game. So like once I cut down all these trees in this grid, I'm going to reforest to continue getting wood. And wood is definitely a valuable resource. No shit. I mean, medieval ages, everything's made out of fucking wood and stone. Because, you know, science doesn't exist. Science doesn't exist right now. Put one on that. Now I think I need to get a market. Actually, no, I'll build a well real fast. Get a market up and going. Look at this one. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, Jackamina. Fucking picking them berries. Good lord. Such a simpler times, you know. Fucking... Nowadays, you gotta pay bills. Back then, you technically had to pay bills, I guess. Taxes, but still, whatever. At least I could go out and pick berries back then. Nowadays, if I go out in somebody's backyard and pick their berries, they start screaming at me and shooting. Because, you know, America. Oh, yes. What a quaint little town. Oh, yeah, I gotta actually put an extraction zone so she can start cutting down trees. So you can, like, designate which trees you want them to cut and which trees you don't want them to cut. Like, they won't just go out on their own and start fucking hammering away. You gotta be the boss and tell them what to do. And I keep forgetting that sometimes. So sometimes I'll just be sitting here like, why the fuck isn't she doing anything? It's because I haven't told her to yet. So she don't know what to do. She don't got no direction. I forgot to put miners over here too. Go, my little boys and girls, collect and gather and forage and whatnot. Okay. Yeah. Go away. Where shall I put the... I guess I'll put the granary right here. So it'll be close to town. Yeah, I should have. Oh, I forgot I have to put extraction on the boulders, dude. So yeah, like extraction is just like for wood, berries, and stone. Like I think just any resources. I keep thinking it's just wood, but it's for like fucking. It's for everything in existence. Look at him. Oh, oh, he's got a simple job. He does. Simple indeed, yet very important. What's your name, sir? Ortolf. Go, Ortolf, you may have no water to drink and no food to eat, but you shall slave for me. Wasn't necessary, didn't need it. Nowadays, people have to have water. Ooh, fancy. You know, I've been running this at 90 FPS, so it's probably going to be choppy as hell. I just now realized that. Whoopsie! Need to turn that down so OBS doesn't shit its pants. Let's see. How do I turn you down in here? Does it actually not have an FPS cap? Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna look so choppy. No. Oh well. Hopefully it won't be too choppy. Because I've noticed that if I go over 60 FPS with OBS, it kind of takes a massive shit on itself and it looks like ass. So hopefully the video does not look like ass. Look at them. Laboring lads. Laboring lads and lasses, all of them. Also, those trees go down rather quick, too, so, like, I'm gonna go ahead and just designate you can cut down all these right here. Yeah, I need more stone for these, because, like, the wood's there, it's just the stone. I can't remember when immigration actually comes up, because, like, the main way that you get more villagers is through, is through immigration. So, as soon as people want to start coming to your town, they will, but I forgot exactly what makes your town desirable. I think it's just basic commodities, and right now we're just like a fucking little frontier settlement. Got a goddamn berry hut. About it. Everyone just huddles underneath the berry hut in the fucking builder's hut. Sleeps in a giant pile of surf flesh. Hey, the well's going up. Now somebody can finally poison it. Oh, pause the game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well yeah. Well yeah. Look at him go. This will be the cornerstone of our civilization, this fucking well right here in the middle of town. Everybody will start worshipping it like a god. And if they say anything about not worshipping it like a god, then I'll shove my thumb through their head. So that is one thing. I think it's logistics. Yeah, logistics. You need a granary to store all of your foods before you build a market, because if you just fucking store all your foods right here, I don't think they'll come and actually. No, I think they will. Because I think, yeah, because like the basic production buildings will actually store the resources up to a certain point. I think it's just granaries are like a shit ton more storage, but once these storages are full, I think they stop gathering. So you want to make sure you do build like a granary or like a, what's the other one? It's a warehouse, I think. So you want to make sure you build a granary or a warehouse so that you can actually store all of the shit that would normally be in like the base building in there, so that you can have more room so you just keep going. Because normally if you have a granary, then the marketman or the seller, the trader, whatever you want to call him, will get it from the granary. But if there's no granary, then they'll just grab it out of the base building. So normally it's better if you do have a granary or warehouse, because then you can just put everything in there and then they'll just go to there, instead of having to run across town like a fucking little delinquent goon goblin. Good lord, Decor. Or Diokar. Diokar. This name makes me laugh. Oh, by the way, yeah, you can rename everyone and everything in this game. Like everything is renameable. Like I could rename the Granary Sex Dungeon if I wanted to. Like I could rename every single building in the Sex Cave, but that would be immature. Why would I want to do that? Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to do that. Yeah, I don't know why people are so immature like that sometimes, I mean, like, just fucking, just grow up, right? Like, just please, for the love of God, just stop being so immature. I think basic needs at the start of the game is just, please God, give us food and water, and that's it. Because these people are fucking needy like that. Oh wow, did I put the door? I put the fucking front of it off down here, so people are having to fucking walk all the way down here instead of just having it up here. I'm such a fucking genius. God, I'm so smart. God! And, like, you'll also notice, eventually that, like, certain buildings will have the option to put onto them, like, or build onto them, like, extensions. Like, say, for instance, the church. Like, the basic rustic church and like all the other churches that you'll build, you can put extensions in the form of like side towers and all kinds of crazy shit onto them. Like I think eventually you might be able to build onto like stone churches, like flying buttresses or whatever the fuck you call them. I just like saying buttress. You can put fucking buttresses on them. Epic XD. So yeah, stuff like that. It's really cool. It's really neato, dude. It's neato burrito. Market has been built. I need more people coming in. I'm starting to run out of little dudes. I can put one of the builders on it, because we don't really need two builders right now. And now that the market's up and running, we can start making money. She's selling bread and fish, but in reality, it's only berries. So your villagers will come up and like buy the berries. It's kind of bizarre because like they pick the berries and store the berries, and then after doing all the work to get and store the berries, they then have to come up to like this fucking schmuck right here. This fucking little dude. This seedy little sop. You look at him waving, trying to be fucking friendly. After fucking doing all the work to get the berries to him, they then have to pay him to get the berries back and eat them. It's honestly kind of a fucked up system, but it's still funny. Labor. So yeah, since our happiness is going up, I think we'll start getting immigrants now, right? Yeah, immigration will start going up. The happier your village is, I've noticed, the more likely that, villagers from other places are going to come in and want to settle. And normally, like, new villagers and just random people in general will come off the side of the screen from fucking, some angle. And it's kind of cool. Them coming into your little village frontier area will actually build a road over time, like in and out of it. It's cool. Like I just have such a fucking hard on for how they made the road systems in this game. It's so nice. It's nice. I like it. Like it a lot. Coming and invading my land. Goddamn tree folk coming in out of nowhere, fucking taking over. Okay, so now once that happens, I think yeah, you need comfort and service. I think each of these tabs will tell you that service. I think that can be other things besides God, but like at first, like service is literally church service. So God is like very big at the start. I think you can eventually start, building taverns and shit for like service, but at the start it is quite literally good old fashioned fucking gospel for some reason. I mean, I guess it makes sense as it's the medieval ages and people were real big on that there Jesus, but you know, yeah. Service is quite literally service. Look at him go. The church shall be built. Oh, and also you'll notice that like it's super hard to come by tools at the start of the game. I'm not even gonna lie, it's like super hard to come by these little shits. So you have to basically go down here to the book, and once you get big enough, you go over to trade, and you're gonna want to unlock trade at least decently early because they sell you shit that you can't get easily early on. So it'll show each place that you start a trade route with will want different things, of course. It makes sense. They'll have the wants to buy and wants to sell tab. Wants to buy is quite literally the only thing that they're going to want to buy off of you. Like, they will buy literally nothing else besides what it says here. And they sell nothing else besides what it says here. So, for instance, if I wanted, like, wine, like, if I wanted to buy wine, I could not buy wine from these guys. And I could not buy wine from these guys. I could only buy wine from these guys. Like, it makes sense, but it kind of makes it a pain because each of these guys, to unlock a trade route, you have to have a certain resource to give to them. It's kind of weird. This one you can unlock decently early. This one is the only one that I think... Well, no. No, actually... Yeah, you can unlock both of these actually decently early on. It's just this one that you can unlock, like, straight up out of the gate. Simply because making planks is pretty easy. All you gotta have is fucking wood. Fucking wood. Put that down right next to the lumberyard, actually. A sawmill right next to the fucking woodcutter and the church. Make it noisy as hell. Excuse me, sir, we're trying to teach about the Lord. I don't give a bloody fuck, I got wood to cut. Rev's medieval chainsaw. So, certain buildings you'll need to unlock from estates. So, for instance, the warehouse takes... What is that? I think it's influence? Labor influence, yeah. So, certain buildings you'll have to unlock from here. And you'll basically either have to suck the commoner's cock, the kingdom's cock, or God's cock to unlock certain buildings. So, like, the bailiff's office and the warehouse are, like, commoner cock. So you have to suck commoner cock to get those two. Because, like, warehouse is definitely something you need. Bailiffs, you arguably need a bailiff. I wouldn't say that you desperately need one, really. But definitely warehouse, yeah, that's definitely something you need. I would say bailiffs is definitely not high on priority list of like needs, because like bailiffs will help your standing and unlock more influence, so you can suck like these guys' cocks a little bit more. Bailiffs help you suck cock, or bailiffs help you find minerals like iron and whatnot. So they're useful. It's just you need a. I would say warehouses are much better because like you need you need places to store shit that's all in one spot. Because once we get planks going, we can keep building the church and whatever else. Planks are a very valuable like early game resource too. Because like if you notice with the trade with Northbury, they buy planks and like. They don't buy them for a lot, but it's a source of income. If you're producing planks like a fucking madman, it's a decent source of income. I did not get far enough to produce wine, actually. I only got up to the commoner level. So in this game, there's various, of course, levels of development, and they seem to start with serfs because like your development level is based off of what your little townsfolk are. Because like certain buildings will only unlock once your townsfolk have been promoted to certain statuses. I love town building games. There's something about them. It's so calming and so satisfying to watch. Like it's sort of a number go up mentality. You just watch things progress. Very calming and laid back. You don't have to be sweating your ass off. Just Fun to watch grow kind of thing. It's like an ant farm almost. Very satisfying. Slap one of these on. Mm. Yeah, I think that's about all we need. So the reason why add-ons to buildings are so good is because eventually this building will house a certain amount of people, right? Like this church will house a certain amount of people, and if you put more add-ons to it, like extensions and whatnot, you can house more people. And with the, what is it again, Lord's Manor, if you put more parts onto the Lord's Manor, it allows you to use each extension as a room by which to conduct more business. So say for instance with like the bailiff, like I mentioned before, you know, the cocksucker helper, he needs a room in the Lord's Manor to do anything. And eventually you'll get more people that will require rooms in the Lord's Manor to do certain things for you. So extensions to buildings that have extensions available are normally good. Like normally they benefit in some way. It's just they take more resources to build the building depending on what you add on. Because it's saying my residential space is high. I guess it's just because that the builder hasn't fucking actually built any of the houses he laid down. So yeah, comfort is just housing. I need more builders then, that's what that is. Because he's having to build on this church and like every fucking thing else I've put down. So yeah, I just needed more builders. Hey, church done? Nope. Almost done. Needs one more tool. Yeah, I need to get that trade route set up too. Get that shit up pronto. But having two builders will definitely help with the lack of houses. Because it's not that we don't have the resources to build them, because it's just straight fucking wood. It's just, we don't have enough manpower, we don't have enough hands. We needed more than just one builder. And I forgot about that. I neglected that. I forgot I only had just one builder. I'm not gonna lie. I think I only have one transportation worker too, don't I? Yeah, I need more transportation workers too. That would definitely help out. Just strolls into town, somebody runs up to him, fucking hands him a fucking smock or apron or whatever transporters have. I think it's just a new set of clothes entirely. But anyway, yeah, just hands him a fucking new set of clothes and says get to work. Points. He's like, okay. Okay. Our immigration is high though. We just need to get her happiness up with, you know, building houses so people don't have to just stand out in the open all day. Oh. So satisfying just watching something just grow and take shape. I don't know, it brings a real smile to my soul. A real happiness. Yes. We started with nothing, and now here we are. What a booming little frontier town. Soon there'll be houses and fucking fields of wheat and smithies and taverns and everything all over this place. We shall conquer the horizon. It shall be marvelous. We shall develop a mighty city. Commerce unrivaled. Culture exploding across every single little man. Little man and little woman. Everybody will be so damn well read. Everybody will have read Jane Eyre at least twice. That's pretty impressive. Oh, yes, it'll be glorious. Well, as our little town grows, we too shall grow as individuals. I don't know exactly how we'll grow as individuals, but we'll think of something. But I appreciate everybody that watches. Thank you very much. It's really nice that people are taking an interest. So thank you. Hopefully this new experimentation of a video will work out all right. I don't normally do like town building sims or whatnot. Oh god. But yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed Foundation. I would honestly check it out. If you're a fan of city builders, then I would definitely give it a look on Steam. It's not very pricey. I think it's only like it's either $20 or $25. I think it's on sale though, so it might be 30 normally, but still, it's a nice little game. It's fun. So yet again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Stay hopping, little hoppers. And by hoppers, I mean froggies.